Hello, children. I'm Reverend Martin from St Peter's Church, and I'm going to give you a little bit more information about their film that you've just seen about Joseph telling a very, very cool sheep in sunglasses just what was happening and what had happened to himself and his wife Mary. Well, Mary in Nazareth had been visited by an angel and was told she was going to have a baby and was immersed in the Spirit of God. And then that she had to go on a very long journey before giving birth in Bethlehem to Jesus Christ. Now, this amazing story is seen by millions of Christians as a blueprint for our lives, our Christian lives. And it can be a blueprint for your life as well. Now, how? How can that possibly be? Well, in Nazareth, Mary said yes to God. And that is where every Christian story starts, by saying yes to God. Mine included. I remember saying yes to God when I was a labourer at a coal store. It was about 2 o'clock in the morning because I was on the night shift. And that's where my Christian story began, because every story has to begin somewhere. And yours will be particular to you. Now, after she'd said yes to God, there was a long journey to Bethlehem. Now, many Christians see that long journey as talking about our lives, which can also be long. They can be hard lives, they can be full of problems, as well as good times, but they can be full of problems as well. But no matter how long that journey was for Mary, Christ was with her all the way, growing inside her. And in our journey, after we've said yes to God, Christ can be with us on our journey as well. Just as Christ was growing in Mary physically, so Christ can be growing in a Christian spiritually. Now, at the end of the journey to Bethlehem, Mary gave birth to Jesus Christ. And that is the goal of every Christian who, just like Mary, says yes to God, that we will give birth to Christ in our lives. That's what giving birth to Christ in our lives looks like. What does it look like? Well, the Bible just tells us what the fruit of the Spirit of God looks like in a life. It looks like a person of love, of joy, of peace, of patience, of kindness, goodness, faithfulness, patience, self-control. These are wonderful gifts of the Spirit after you've said yes to God. So what happened to Mary physically is what we want to happen to us inside, spiritually. And just by the way, Bethlehem means, literally in English, the house of bread. Beth or Bet means the house, and Lechem means bread. Bethlehem. And Jesus Christ, when he grew up, he called himself the bread of life. So the bread of life was born in a manger in the house of bread. Jesus, well, what did Jesus mean by that? Well, just as bread fills us up and nourishes us, and it can leave us feeling satisfied, so can he when you say yes to God in your life. Just like Mary did on that journey from Nazareth to Bethlehem to give birth to Jesus Christ. So she did that physically. That's what Christians want to do and need to do, to be good adverts for the Christian faith in our own lives. Thank you very much, children, and I'll see you on my next video link to you whenever that may be. So bye-bye for now, and God bless. Thank you.